Got to get Goldberg's car completely disassembled, the body and paint work done in the trunk, and then back over to the assembly shop so we can get it put together. Will is ready to do the pre-paint on the 1967 Hemi GTX convertible, which is way overdue. I need to do the body work and the block and the paint on the deck lid for the 76-pack Challenger. And at the end of the week, I'm going to take Will Silver Spoon Scott back to school. Going to teach him how to paint the old-fashioned way, from the heart. You can't give nobody your heart. That's what they said to Rocky. You know. Well, Adrian said that to Rocky, I think in Rocky 3 and then Rocky 5. But he probably forgot it. I mean, he's had the hell beat out of his head. So, you know. Our 1968 Plymouth GTX convertible rolled around and into the assembly shop now. If you recall, this car belongs to Bill Goldberg, famous wrestler. He brought it to us as a painted car, all of the components detailed and ready to install. He just asked that we install it and put the car back together again. Basically what happened was Bill kind of ran out of time. He's got a busy schedule with all the things that he does. And so he asked us to assemble the car. Now, to date, what he's done is he's rebuilt the engine, but it needs to be detailed. So it's all together, it's under the hood, it's in the car, but it's not detailed correctly. So all of the peripheral pieces, such as the distributor, the spark plug wires, the exhaust manifolds, all the painting, all the detailing, all the brackets, that all needs to be built out and plumbed out. The clutch and flywheel are not installed. Everything's just kind of mocked in place for the travel up here. They are rebuilt and they need to be assembled, but they're not put together yet. He rebuilt the rear end himself and it's installed. It looks good. I don't think we'll have to take it back out again. The body and paint's beautiful on it. The shop that did the work before did a phenomenal job. There's a couple of chips on it that we do need to do some touch up when we're all done, but body and paint wise, that's about it. The interior has been completely restored and ready to be reassembled. The only problems are the dash was done wrong. So if you look at the dash itself, you'll see that the VIN number was painted over with the same blue that the rest of the dash is. Two problems. One, the blue's too shiny. It's supposed to be a matte finish, because imagine driving down the road with a glossy dash. It's going to reflect light. It's dangerous. So the manufacturer put a matte or a satin finish in there. Two is that VIN plate isn't supposed to be painted blue. It's supposed to be the original black with the white letters that say Chrysler Corporation on it. So we're going to redetail that. The dash has already been rebuilt by Bill or whomever it is that he had do it down south. We just want to go over everything and make sure, do a bench test, make sure all the gauges are working, make sure everything's ready to go together. Right now it's just kind of setting in the car, so we got to go through and make sure that it's actually ready to be officially in the car so that the car can be driven when we're finished. Bill's invested thousands of dollars in the chrome and the bright work. He's entrusted it to us. It's kind of interesting. He put a note here, it wasn't for me, but he actually wrote on the rocker moldings. So I'm not nervous holding the molding. I'm worried about that word right there, and that something could happen to me if something happened to the molding. So I'm just going to be really sure that I protect this molding at all costs, because you only have one of these.